Alrighty, everyone, welcome back. So today we're going to be playing Mono White Enchantments, like I was saying earlier. However, we did a minor change to it that someone had suggested to me to help fight the control matchup, because the last time I played this was I was just kind of playing off stream, and I played a league at my local game store. And I 4-1'd the league, and it was pretty awesome. The biggest issue, though, is that we went 4-0 into the last match, and we played against Blue White Control in the last match, and just got trounced, because Blue White is like one of the worst matchups for this deck, almost hands down. So we're trying 3 defense grid in the sideboard. We cut... I cut the second Solemnity because having 2 Solemnities didn't do anything for us, whereas against the aggro decks, I'd just rather have a second Phyrexian Unlife, so I kept that. I dropped a Ghostly Prison because it's not super great having so many of those. They just kind of sit in there. I think I have enough against aggro card or aggro builds or whatever in the main board as it is. And then I dropped one of the Luminarch Ascensions. So Luminarch Ascension is one of those cards that is very, very good against control, and it's one of the ones that has helped the matchup quite a bit. And I'm wondering if Defense Grid is better or worse. Now, the one problem with Defense Grid that it follows outside of this deck build and everything is that it's not an enchantment. We can't search it out with Idyllic Tutor. We can't... do any of our sweet Enchantment Matters stuff with it, like Sigil of the Empty Throne or Starfield of Nyx or anything, and that kind of sucks. But there's none of these effects printed on an enchantment in Mono White in Modern, so we're kind of stuck playing this, and I'm wondering if it's okay enough that it's an artifact, and if it's not okay enough, then, well, hey, we're not going to worry about it. We're going to play it through a league, we're going to try it, and if it doesn't work, then it doesn't work. So, that's kind of what we're at, is at a testing point. So, gosh, that Eldrazi and Taxes league was awesome. Alright, let's see. My opponent won the die roll, which is not great for us, but that's okay. Time to 0-5 with Mono White. You shut your mouth, Ashes. Ashes, this is our love child. Don't you start talking crap about it now. Well, it's going to be a quick one. Did you hear the upset sounds in my voice there, and my sigh? It was just so... That was just so bad. I'm so upset. We beat Tron earlier with Eldrazi and Taxes, and it felt really good. And I talked about how much I love it, and how much every time I have a nightmare, it's about turn 1 Urza's Tower. And whenever I don't have a nightmare, it's about things like, oh, they're playing bad Tron. Oh, yeah. Okay, never mind. Sweet. We got this. We're okay with this. Especially because Chalice of the Void only stops Mythrealist. They're probably on colorless Eldrazi, right? That's what this means. So what is their biggest threat? Thought-Knot-Seers? Thought-Knot-Seers are kind of crazy good against us, right? So if I play Runed Halo, I should name Thought-Knot-Seer, just to protect our hand and all that stuff. They took an educated guess against what? Reality Smasher? You think so? I think Thaunatir is better because it protects our hand as well as the damage from it. And I can always Wrath of God the Reality Smasher. No? Oh, that's Myth realized. That sucks. I have a sneaking suspicion they have a removal spell, like Dismember. And they're just waiting for me to activate this. Walking Ballista, sure. We have a reader opponent. Reading my card? What are you doing? It just grabs planes. It's fine. Don't even worry about it. Don't you just wish you could hit select all? Make this so much easier. My opponent didn't attack me for some reason. Always yield. Always yes. Do I get Stony Silence here and just shut off their Walking Ballista? I probably do, right? Yeah, it's like hardcore what I do. Now their Walking Ballista has to just start attacking me, and they can't activate it, and they can't do anything more, and my opponent is sitting on 3 mana and has nothing going on. Give me a Plains. Cast Sigil of the Empty Throne. Now I start attacking. Okay, they drew a 4th land. Chalice on 2, sure. Give me an Irrigated Farmland. Yeah, play a land. Cycle. Ooh, I overpaid. Oh well. Play Ghostly Prison. Make a dude. Go swinging. I don't know what my opponent's... Okay, sure. You blocked. I don't really know what my opponent's plan is now. Like, Chalice on 1 and 2. I love that they do this thing. They're like, Chalice on 1, which is the best, too, because it's like... Sure, but there's only like 2 more of those in the deck, so that's fine. And then they're like, Chalice on 2, and it's like, okay, but a lot of those are really bad in this game, so... That's like super not doing anything, though. This does feel really good. I love making Tron feel miserable. It makes me feel good inside. Yeah. My opponent not auto-yielding through my turn. Which could mean that they have the Dismember. That's what they're trying to trick me with. Let's make another Angel. With an Idyllic Tutor. What are we getting? We have 5 mana. Do I just get, like... Yeah, my opponent's super dead. They're just like, I don't know what they're doing, but I'm dying. Okay, so against Tron, we don't need Rest in Peace. We don't need... They're Eldrazi Tron, so we want both of these. Porphyry Nodes doesn't really do much. We want the Greater Auramancies. We want Stony Silences. We want the Unlife. We probably don't want both of our... Well, we probably actually do want our Wrath effects. But I think, like, Leyline of Sanctities are really bad. Just go like that. Or we want the Starfield of Nyx just to, like, turn the corner as hard as possible. Thinking. Maybe we cut an Endless Horizons for a Starfield. Endless Horizons doesn't do a whole lot in this matchup. And, like, drawing 1 is fine. We don't want to draw both. Yeah, I think I'll keep this one. So, like, turn 2 Stony Silence seems like it'll be really good. Expedition map, sure. My opponent's stuck on my draw step, or my combat step. I always love it when this deck does really well. I'm going to cycle the cast out. Just because we also have the Oblivion Stone, and I think I want more something that actually... Okay, that wasn't it, but that's fine. Yep. So they have Natural Tron. They have, like, Karn, downtick on Stony Silence. Do they even play Karn? I don't remember. Okay. Chalice on 1, sure. Thorn of Amethyst. Okay. Interesting. That one's kind of sweet. Well, I can't really do anything on this turn, so I'll let my opponent have that. Wastes. Paying 7 mana for a Karn. Sure. Jeez. Worm Coil, sure. Yep. You can have a Plains. Oblivion Ring, your Karn. Matter Reshaper. They've got quite the beats going down. Next turn, at least, we can Gideon's Intervention a Worm Coil Engine to prevent that from happening again. Or we can Day of Judgment. I think just Gideon's Intervention's better. Because you can't name the worm tokens. And I need to be able to kill them, so... Just needs 5 other enchantments, right? 5 or more enchantments. On 2, sure. Play Starfield. Doesn't turn into my things into creatures, but I will get this cast out next turn. I can cast out the Matter Reshaper or cast out any of their things, I guess. And then I can swing for a bunch. Swinging there seems loose. Why are they swinging with both? I just don't understand. What are they playing? Karn? Or down tick on my Starfield? Yep. God, I hate Karn. Really do. Well, nope, that still doesn't do it, because I can't play both in the same turn because that stupid Thorn of Amethyst. I don't even think there's anything I can do in this game. I don't understand why they're attacking with Wormcoil Engine. Does it really matter? Are they just like threatening to blow up Gideon's intervention or something? I really need an answer to Matter Reshaper. Oh, that's gonna kill me. I kind of needed an answer to that too. Ruined Halo's not gonna do it because it gets countered. Okay, game 3 on the play. Is there anything else I want to bring in? Oh, I want these suppression fields. What am I doing? Instead of what, though? Oh, story circles. God, story circles so bad against them. Just like completely misboarded game 2. Sure. Please drop Stony Silence. That'd be really good right now. That's not the same thing. So, I think I just ruined Halo. What's the card that matters the most? I mean, Wormcoil is kind of a pain in the butt, but that's not necessarily something we want to be dealing with. This isn't Gideon's intervention, so I can't name Karn. I ruined Halo and name Walking Ballista. Oh, jeez. I don't know. This is tricky. I think I'm just going to name Walking Ballista. I could name like Matter Reshaper or Thought Seer, but like neither of them are coming down next turn. And I could just I'm gonna name Thought Seer because I think my plan is to stop them by hopefully drawing a land next turn to Idyllic Tutor and drawing another land to play Gideon's intervention. Okay, well, that's one half of the plan. Hey, you do your thing. I'm going to resolve an Idyllic Tutor. And I'm going to get Gideon's intervention. So I need to draw a land next turn. If not, though, they could just go 7 mana right here. Karn. Endbringer. Okay. That's less terrible. If we miss a land drop, we'll be fine, I think. Yeah. We just name Endbringer. So now they have to draw cards with it. I really wanted them to not Karn me last turn, and I think Karn would have been the best play. So that's good to know that they don't have one right now, I think. So. Dogs barking in my house here. Nine mana? What are they doing with 9? Nothing? They're just going to draw a bunch of cards? Excuse me. Make it harder to attack me, I guess. I'm just not drawing lands. This is going to suck. God, this match is going to be really long, too. Sure. Land, please. Just one. Alright, that's not a land. That is game over, I think. I mean, that's good. I need to Oblivion Ring the Ulamog, or else it'll mill me, regardless of whether or not it has I have protection from it, because it's just defending player. I don't know if we're going to win this one. Ouch. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we're dead. We're like super dead for that one. Okay, let's go back. Move it on. This hand is pretty good, actually. Except my opponent... Whoa, what? Turn 1 Nile Spellbomb. Okay, that doesn't do anything against us. That doesn't really matter. Oh, is this just like delirium stuff? Grizzly Salvage. Sure. What? What is happening? Eternal Witness. Getting back Inquisition of Kozilek, sure. Joke's on you, opponent. My win con is in play. Okay. Go ahead. They're going to Inquisition me. They can take everything except for Cast Out. I don't know what they would take, honestly. Ashes, are you still hanging out here, or are you still eating? Do you know what my opponent's doing? You're losing on Arena. Oh. Yeah, I kind of had a feeling that was going to happen. Yeah, I think I got that much. Should I be attacking? I probably should have attacked for 3, but whatever. My Endless Horizons got destroyed. Tireless Tracker, sure. So they're on like Black Greed. They're at Soulside, I guess. With Grizzly Salvage. Play Porphyry Nodes. Yield through this turn. Is the lowest power, yeah. Standard is pretty wild. You missed it yesterday. I played Standard at Standard Showdown. Sure, I have an island. Sure. And then I just Idyllic Tutor, I guess. I'm going to get the Greater Auramancy. Protect my things. Trophy. Sure. Maybe there's consideration for leaving a couple of basics in if I Endless Horizons against a black-green X deck just because of Trophy. Yeah, I'm super going to get hit this turn. That's a lot of mana. What? Holy moly. Okay, sure. Destroy the Tireless Tracker. I don't know what you're going to do. Oh, attack my Myth into your Emrakul, sure. Journey to Nowhere, the Myth Realized? That is somehow way worse than... Okay. Sure. Yep, my turn. Kill your Emrakul. I have to operate this game on 3 mana, and I have no win cons in play currently. So I need to draw a Myth Realized and then just start playing my things. Kalidas, sure. Okay. Story circle named Black. So I'll take one hit, but I won't take more than that. You can win still. It just isn't easy. Like, I have to just draw another Myth Realized. Cycle. Okay. Runed Halo naming another Emrakul, I guess. I'm going to take another hit from Kalidas, but that sucks, and that's whatever. Emrakul, the Promised Friend. If they have another trophy for one of my lands, I think it's game over at that point. Because I don't think we can draw enough things that do anything. That Spreading Seas is really screwing me over. Alright. Engineered on 3 to blow up my story circles? Sure. Doesn't deal any damage. If I Runed Halo this... Trader of Get, right? Yeah. Glad I checked that after did it. Liliana. Okay, that's gonna suck. Yeah, I don't know if I can win. This probably isn't fun to watch either. I'm gonna move on. Yeah, wasn't really doing anything anyway. Okay. Against this style of deck, I bring in Greater Auramancies, Luminarch Ascensions. We take out Sphere of Safety, Ghostly Prisons. We take out... Oh, we bring in the other Rest in Peace, obviously. We take out these Stony Silences, though. We'll probably leave one Stony Silence in, actually. Take out that. Take out Seal Away. Take out Cast Out. No, take out the Endless Horizons, or one of the Endless Horizons. Just do that. Well, we leave one Stony Silence in just to prevent engineered explosives from destroying us. But we also have Solemnity for that too. I think our main goal here is to get them under control and then get our own game plan going, which is the case for like pretty much 90% of the matches with this deck, but that's kind of what you want to do when you're playing this deck, is sort of survive your opponent's initial whatever they're doing and then stop them, which is the reason why we have such a hard time against like Tron and Control. So this could be a quick league. If we 0-3 this, I'm just going to go ahead and get out of here instead of continuing. There's no point in doing it if I'm not going to get anything out of it. It just isn't enjoyable at that point. This I'm going to keep. This I'm absolutely going to keep. Turn 2, Rest in Peace. Turn 3, Greater Auramancy. Play this. It's unfortunate we're going to get Inquisitioned. Oh boy. We didn't. We play Greater Auramancy first. Or we just play Rest in Peace. I think we just play Rest in Peace. Well, no. We play Greater Auramancy, I think. Although if they draw a hand attack spell here, then Rest in Peace is the most valuable against them. Search. Sure. That's pretty funny. Myth-realized. Rest in Peace. Well, they wanted it, whatever it was. Take my Oblivion Ring, sure. Alright. They didn't want their forest. Okay. So they probably have lands in hand, yeah? At least one. Leyline of Sanctity. Trophy, sure. Yeah, I have basics in my deck this time. And I assume they've got like a Fatal Push or something here. Nope. Okay. Interesting. That seems kind of sweet. Search for Escanto with Creeping Chill. Interesting. My opponent tanking very hard about this. Spreading Seas into the exile zone. You sure you didn't want to give me blue mana? Okay, what have you got this time? Kitchen Finks, sure. That's a pretty good one. Brain Maggot. Man, that's a good card. Jace Vryn's Prodigy. Grizzly Salvage. Okay. Okay. What did you get? Hostage Taker. Ooh. What 5 cards enter? Oh. Did all 5 enter? That's kind of funny. Go get a basic, I guess. Yep. Yeah, I don't know what's going on for my opponent. I'll take one. Sure. Nope, no blockers. Oh, I should yield until the next end step. Or not. What just happened? Oh, it just clicked through my turn. Okay. Sweet! It's not what I wanted to do. I was trying to go through until my next end step. On my opponents. What is happening? Okay, it's just like auto-yielding everything. I block here, right? Well, maybe not. They've probably got a trick. And I don't really care about the Luminarch Ascension tokens right now. That one we can auto-yield. Nope, attack you. Sure. You don't want to cast Emrakul? Are you sure? It's only 13 mana. Alright, sweet. So, I actually kind of like the way we boarded. I wonder if I want Starfield of Nyx instead of Sigil of the Empty Throne, just because it's a better top deck. Although we are, like, aggressively trying to rest in peace, but, like, it'll still like just let us turn the corner as hard as absolutely possible. So I don't know what my opponent's doing, but it's they're casting some spells. I wonder where they came up with this idea. They were just like, you know what's a sweet mechanic? Delirium. Why don't we try and force Delirium as much as humanly possible, including the big, stupid, idiot flying spaghetti monster that doesn't have Delirium but has pseudo kind of Delirium stuff. That's what it kind of feels like. Alright. Yeah, this hand is probably pretty fine. No Rest in Peace, which kind of sucks, but Thoughtseize or Inquisition. Yep, there's the Thoughtseize. Probably taking Mithralized, but I can see any number of other things. Oh, Luminarch, okay. Sure. Did my opponent mulligan down a bunch? No, he kept his hand. Interesting. I guess Stony Silence, just like stop all your stupid artifact things. Like Engineered Explosives or Nile Spell Bomb or whatever. Baubles are better, I think, but they're not playing baubles, it looks like. Kitchen Finks, sure. No, it doesn't do anything to me. Liliana, okay. Phyrexian Unlife seems kind of bad. They just play this name Emrakul the Promised End? Or do I name like Tireless Tracker? I think I probably named Tireless Tracker. Just because they probably have more of those than Emrakuls. I'm Mordigo, you sure? You want to name a card from my deck? Yep. This needs to be like 1 mana. Just get another myth realized. Or otherwise Lily will make it dumb. I need another Runed Halo, like really bad though. If I had another mana there, okay. I'm about to eat this Lily ultimate. That sucks. Sure. There's a lot of Assassin's trophies. My god. Maybe this should have named Assassin's Trophy. Jesus. We're not winning this one. Oh, I choose which one to sacrifice, huh? Well, that's dumb. Sweet. I'm just going to lose this one and tilt off the planet. It must be really difficult for my opponent. I don't understand. He is, I mean... Uh-oh, lag? Oh, okay. I don't know. Your opponent is disconnected. Okay. How's everyone else doing today? Better than me, hopefully. This league is kind of dampened my spirits. I was feeling so good earlier. I mean, I'm feeling good now, but there's not much I can do just sitting here, just like getting trounced. Honestly, I'm thinking about just moving on, not worrying about anything. Buying back what? Oh, and traverse the Juvenwald? Sure. That's like never flipping. Thragtusk, oh boy. That's a big boy. Alright, opponent, you got me. Oh man, this might be a quick one. Which might be okay. I don't know what time we're gonna go to the dinner and everything and get ready for this evening and stuff, so. This hand's really slow. This hand is much better, especially if we're against a deck where Rest in Peace is going to be relevant. Okay. It could be Storm. Could also be Control, which means that this is abysmal and we're probably not going to play it. Although, the whole point of this league was to try Defense Grid, so maybe I'll play it out and see what happens. It's Storm. Okay. This deck has a pretty decent Storm matchup, so this is kind of one of the types of decks that this deck likes to prey upon. Yep, just attacking me for 2. What do we got? Just attacking me? Missing another land drop? Ouch. Sure. Sure. Gifts? Alright. Interesting. And they can have just 1,000,000,000 mana. Yep, here they go. Splice into Arcane Desperate Ritual. Yep. Can they probably can't kill me right now, right? If they have a remand, they can? No, because then it's 6 plus 8, right? Which is only 14. I guess they can attack with the Goblin. Do they have a remand? Oh boy, they do. Okay, they got me. Alright, bring in this Leyline, bring in Greater Auramancies, bring in this other Rest in Peace, bring in this Starfield just to attack them. Ghostly Prisons are really bad. Stony Silence doesn't do anything. Porphyry Nodes doesn't do anything. Seal Away is probably the next worst one. Yeah. We might not be able to test against Defense Grid. Okay. This hand is a lot of Idyllic Tutors, which is really good, so... What's going on my end step? There we go. Yep, you have a Brawl. First one here is going to get Greater Auramancy. Pieces, sure. Okay, they can't grab steam vents. They're likely to grab repeal. And I don't know, maybe sleight of hand? Yeah, they sure did. Ritual. Morphos, sure. I really hope we aren't losing to Storm. Especially because this deck is just so easy. It has such an easy matchup against them. It just looks like they're kind of spinning some wheels here. They repealed my Ruined Halo. And they cast Sleight of Hand. So, they have 6 cards in hand and I have no idea what they are. Yeah. Get another Greater Auramancy. Prevent them from really killing me. They're just going to bounce this one. Remand, sure. Alright, so next turn, I'm just going to play Auramancy. Hopefully they don't have just like a way to kill me right now. Mm-hmm. Just going to slowly kill me with this Brawl. Negate, sure. Just get Journey to Nowhere. My opponent has drawn a bunch of cards and done a whole lot of stuff. None of which so far is killing me. So they put Goblin Electromancer, Depths Electromancer in there. Sure. Past in Flames. Ritual. All the rituals. I think I'm dead. Yep, I think I'm super dead. Because they have a Echoing Truth and a Repeal and a bunch of other crap in their graveyard. And they have a billion mana, including a Manamorphose to make the blue to bounce. Okay, I'm super dead. Oh, that was awful. Well, 0-3. That really sucked. We didn't actually get a chance to try out the defense grids. I really want to at some point. So I think right now, at least, I'm going to call this league a day. There's no point in playing it out if I'm just at 0-3 and I can't actually win anything, and playing it out any further just you go into the 0-3 bracket and it just isn't very good down there. So I don't think there's a point of playing it out. That being said, that means that this is going to be the end of my stream. I wanted to say thank you guys for hanging out. I really appreciate it. I'm Knight of St. Traft. I stream here Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday evenings during the week around Central Standard Time, around like 4 o'clock or so. Except today we were a little bit early just because I have some stuff going on later tonight. On Mondays, so tomorrow, we will be playing. We will be running back the deck that we played last week, called Hedron Shift. And if you haven't seen that yet, it's on my YouTube channel, youtube.com/Knight of St. Traft, and you should find it there. It's kind of a meme deck based around Hedron Crab and Scape Shift. And that's kind of what we do on Mondays. We play a thing called Zero to Dece, which is we take memes and we make them better and better every week until we do 3-2 or better with them, or until we get to 6 leagues with them. That's kind of where I cut it off and say, call it. This isn't going to work. So we played 2 last week, and one of them I'm actually just going to call it right there because that deck was atrocious, and I don't really know how to fix it. So we're actually just going to try something else instead. So we're going to play Hedron Shift and then something else tomorrow. And then Tuesdays and Wednesdays, I usually just play whatever I feel like. However, I can take suggestions. So if you have a suggestion of something you want to see, I will play it. As long as it's not like I'm not gonna play a league of like 60 islands. That just doesn't sound fun. There's literally nothing going on, so there's no point in doing so. Outside of that, if you haven't yet, please hit the follow button. And if you are on YouTube in the future, or if you want to go to YouTube right now, you could hit the subscribe button on YouTube. I'd really appreciate it. Get my name out there. Get me streaming a little bit more frequently. I really enjoy it. So I want to say thank you guys for watching, and I'm going to call it a day. So I will see you all tomorrow.